sees if he has any challenges. He doesn't. Bolt's going to win this one and crosses the line.
Apart from being considered the fastest runner of all time, Usain Bolt stacked a pile of cash during his career. But have you ever stopped wondering how this iconic GOAT athlete lives? This video will look at the insanely expensive things Usain Bolt channels his wealth into. But before we begin, I challenge you to click the subscribe button and to activate the notification bell. And you've got just 5 seconds for that. Got it? Let us know in the comment section. Now, let's get started. Usain Bolt has so much wealth to splurge, and when he couldn't find anything else to do with his money, he decided to invest in running a restaurant business. Usain Bolt runs his personal restaurant chain called Tracks and Records. It has locations in 4 different countries, 3 in Jamaica where he's from, and 1 in London. It serves as both a music and sports bar and has food of Jamaican origin. The restaurant has a 10-foot widescreen that broadcasts many of Bolt's races and other live sporting events. What could be better than watching your #1 athlete while eating at his restaurant? It also has numerous bar and lounge areas. With a new restaurant launching in London, Bolt has many restaurants in Jamaica, including ones in Kingston and Montego Bay. The famous Jamaican cuisine on Bolt's menu includes dishes like jenga soup, hard bread, jerk chicken, chicken wings, and a selection of burgers along with additional items like pepper, shrimp, and primavera. He's got wristwatchers valued at $217,000. Usain Bolt's luxury collection is living proof that time is money. He's a highly wealthy man who can afford to live a pretty opulent lifestyle, especially when it comes to dressing nicely. For instance, he frequently sports exquisite timepieces, which is not surprising given that the Hublot company sponsors him. He's been spotted wearing, among other things, a $25,000 Hublot Spirit of Big Bang, a $22,000 Hublot Big Bang Summer Purple, and a $20,000 Hublot Big Bang Ceramic. Unimpressed? Well, the Hublot Big Bang custom made for him will do the trick. The luxury time machine is a striking transparent watch made of sapphire, one of the most challenging materials. It's not really surprising that the price of this jewelry can reach over $150,000. He's got cars worth about $1.5 million. His car collection is so expensive that the government has warned him to drive mid-air so his precious 4-wheeled beasts don't kiss the floor. Starting at his Ferrari 458 Italia, one of the athlete's most expensive and oldest purchases. The iconic Olympic sprinter has a knack for drawing attention with his Ferrari, which he got for a hefty price tag of $291,000. Yeah, that's a lot, but it's mere peanuts compared to his $90 million net worth. The famous sportsman is head over heels in love with Ferrari because he's still got another model from this car company. This time, it was coated with bright red paint, a Ferrari F430. He was almost on every headline after he got this one, because he bought not 1 but 2 sturdy and able units of this luxury car for $200,000. The athlete has also been photographed driving these luxurious vehicles. He enjoys going fast and furious with luxury cars, but he also has his $30,000 Mini Cooper to a $35,000 Toyota Tundra, a $40,000 Jeep Wrangler, and a nice buff Cadillac Escalade worth $95,000. His collection also features a $75,000 BMW M3. Though Puma sponsored this car, Bolt said he fell in love with it when he saw it. Unfortunately, he was involved in a car accident in 2009 while driving this smoking hot ride. Being a Nissan GT-R endorser sure has many mouth-watering benefits. The svelte vehicle, which had a starting price of $98,000 and a maximum price of $107,000, is another beast in his collection. His most well-known car is his gold-colored Nissan GT-R, which he frequently posts photos of on Instagram. Another Nissan in his collection is the $113,540 Special Edition Gold Nissan GT-R, which boasts an all-wheel drive system, 6-speed dual-clutch automatic tranny, and a 565 horsepower twin-turbocharged V6 engine. Usain Bolt also has a huge opulent SUV, the Range Rover Autobiography, which starts at $131,000 for the immediate variants and can go as high as $211,000 for the extended wheelbase, neatly parked in his high-end garage. Usain Bolt has only ever been spotted driving a RollsRoyce Cullinan. a super luxury SUV from the renowned Rolls-Royce luxury automobile company. The car's interior is relatively upscale, providing all occupants with refinement and luxury. And it's claimed that this vehicle can cost as much as $350,000 to enjoy all this luxury. Usain Bolt might be the fastest man in the world, but the slick rides parked in his garage are 10 times faster. The Yacht, valued at about $2 million. Curious to know what the man on the Forbes list of the highest-paid athletes does in his free time? Usain Bolt also enjoys spending his free time on luxurious yachts. One of the boats the Jamaican has already been seen using is this 108-foot-long misdirection, which can provide plenty of comfort and entertainment for everyone who boards. The ship's interior is roomy and sophisticated, with 5 cabins holding up to 10 guests, and there's no question that it is not inexpensive to enjoy a yacht of that size. To give you an idea of the cost, the boat was put up for sale for roughly $2 million, but Usain Bolt likely rented it instead, spending about $50,000 for a week. Aircraft. Bolt is so used to luxury that he even flies like royalty. He frequently posts photos and videos of his adventures on social media when he takes off for international travel. The Gulfstream G400 is a sophisticated twin-engine, high-performance business aircraft with a medium size and intercontinental range, albeit Bolt doesn't own a private plane of his own. Able to comfortably accommodate up to 20 guests, it's one of the most cutting-edge private airplanes as we speak. With nearly a 4,500-mile range, the ability to fly for long periods without stopping for fuel, and all this luxury, you may have to pay more than $10,000 for each flying hour. He's got houses valued at $4.55 million. Did you know that Bolt once rented a luxurious penthouse in Australia that you might probably have to work overtime for a dozen years to get at half the price? What's more, this penthouse was worth every single penny. It was a slice of heaven-baked cake. Such bliss. This sky house close to Brisbane Lake is well known for its opulent furnishings and cutting-edge technology. Bolt leased it in the opulent Erilyn Apartments at Point Frederick in Sydney's North End. The penthouse has 5 bedrooms, a modern kitchen, a garden with a view of Brisbane Lake, and upscale luxuries including a jacuzzi. The main bedroom features a balcony that opens to a garden with a heated spa and ensuite bathroom. All this and more for a whopping $1.9 million. Eventually, his stay in Australia ended when his contract with the soccer team expired. He's returned home and is now living in his Jamaican mansion. The building is enormous and unquestionably bigger than the nearby houses. It's situated in Kingston, Jamaica's Norbrook district, with about 15,000 people living in this posh neighborhood. The GOAT sprinter now lives with his lovely family in the $2.65 million mansion in Kingston, Jamaica. Charity. Over $20 million and counting. Bolt loves to spend money, but he also generously distributes it. He finds it easy to give back to the community and has given millions of dollars to his native Jamaica. He's contributed to the Small Steps Project and established his own charity organization, the Usain Bolt Foundation. He's also participated in Soccer Aid for UNICEF, a fundraising effort for underprivileged children. A non-profit organization with headquarters in the UK called the Small Steps Project supports kids all around the world who scavenge for food and live in garbage dumps. The group provides shoes, hygiene kits, and emergency relief to shield children from the environment of trash, followed by long-term fixes to let kids take baby steps towards education. The Usain Bolt Foundation's goal is to leave a legacy of happy children by fostering young people's character via educational and cultural growth while they pursue their aspirations. Aside from the numerous educational supplies he donated back then, he was already sponsored by Puma and gave the school 50 pairs of football boots, shin guards, 50 footballs with the Usain Bolt logo, and bibs to aid in their campaign for the same year's Isaflowed the Costa Cup. He provided the organization with $3 million in 2015 alone and upped it to $4 million to renovate a neighborhood clinic in the Jamaican neighborhood of Sherwood. Bolt Mobility, $40.4 million. Not sure if it's his undying love for fast cars that led him to this, but Usain is one of the co-founders of the Miami-based electric vehicle business, Bolt Mobility. I'm sure you're hearing this for the first time. In numerous U.S. cities in 2018, Bolt Mobility operated 5,000 scooters, also in Europe. The company wants to allow micro-mobility. Therefore, it's helped develop an app that lets customers rent these environmentally friendly electric scooters. With intentions to grow its operations in Asia, the company raised more than $30 million in capital fundraising in March of 2020. He introduced the B Nano in 2019, a two-seater electric vehicle with a $999 starting price. The business has already raised $30 million in capital as of March. Bolt Mobility sells electric bicycles and scooters to cities, municipalities, and university campuses. Even though the company is a little electric car prototype, we believe Usain will be able to outperform it. He will undoubtedly keep accumulating wealth as Bolt's mobility increases. Who knows what brilliant concept Bolt may come up with next? And so there you have it. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to comment which other videos you'd like to see.